Satnam, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're doing this. Well done for showing up, especially this month. It's quite a wild ride, so we need all the help that we can get in maintaining our inner peace and projecting that out into the world. So everyone wants world peace, but many don't realize how important it is that we have that inner peace within. So we're doing everything we can and still enjoying life and having fun to cultivate that deep inner wisdom and that inner peace. So let's begin by just becoming more present, coming into the eternal now, closing your eyes, being aware of your sitting bones connected to the earth. Allowing your awareness and your breath to drop down to the navel point, just below the belly button. Inhaling the breath, the belly comes out. Exhaling, the belly relaxes back towards the spine. Noticing that expansion on the inhale. And on the exhale, there's that softening and relaxing. Roll your shoulders forwards, up and back a few times. And lifting up from the crown of the head, elongating the spine, creating space. And bringing your hands to prayer pose. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om. Gurudev Namo. Om. Gurudev Namo. Om. Gurudev Namo. Adkare name, Jugadkare name, Sadkare name, Sri Gurudeva name. Adkare name, Jugadkare name, 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐯𝐲𝐻 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐲𝐻 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 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐲𝐻. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. And exhale, relax the breath, relax yourself. So the meditation that we're finishing with, we practice with reverence because it's such a sacred and powerful experience. But let's bring that energy to the beginning of the class. So reminding ourselves that we are sacred beings, that we are sovereign beings. Because it's very easy to get caught up in those critical parent thoughts of things not being good enough and always being in a hurry, not meeting unrealistic targets. So let's just take one moment to remind ourselves, so knowing or feeling or visualizing that you're a divine sacred being, a sovereign being. We're going to begin today's class with a short breathing exercise called Balance the Nervous Energies. So it's very good for the nervous system, which is very important in today's crazy world, so we can have strong nerves of steel and we don't get shocked by shocking things, and we can maintain our neutrality and our sense of inner peace and joy, unconditional joy. It's also good for balancing and strengthening our glandular system, known as the guardians of our health. So even if you're in a pretty good place in life, you're going for enlightenment, we still need patience to be able to sit in the silence, and patient with ourselves, patience with other people, patience to meditate and keep up with our path. And also it will get, obviously it's very good for our whole immune system and radiant health, but it's also very important for our moods. And once our glandular system starts working very well, we have more bliss hormones pumping around our system, which we definitely need more of in today's world. So you're going to bring your left hand in front of your heart center, and it's about 4 inches away. And this is our spiritual, energetic heart center, not the physical heart. So straight in front of your sternum. And then you're going to take the palm of your right hand and press your left hand. And you're pressing your left and your right hand together. So there's a little bit of pressure there. Not a lot, just a little bit. And the eyes are going to be closed. And then you're going to inhale long, slow and deep. And you're going to hold the breath for 15 to 20 seconds. And then exhale all the breath out. Hold the breath out. And hold the breath out for 15 to 20 seconds. If that feels too much, you can just do 5 seconds or 10, whatever works for you. Making sure that your arms are parallel to the earth. So inhaling into the belly. Belly expands, rib cage expands, hold the breath. And when you need to, exhaling, rib cage comes in, belly comes in, and you're holding the breath out. 15 to 20 seconds. And you're pressing the thumb tips together. The tip of the thumbs are touching. So if you're new and it's feeling a bit too much, just hold the breath for 5 seconds so you feel comfortable. Really being aware of how you feel on the inhale. Does the inhale feel comfortable? Do you feel comfortable taking in and expanding? Do you feel comfortable exhaling and letting go? Just observing any sensations, not judging them. Do you feel comfortable holding the breath? That fullness? And do you feel comfortable when the breath is exhaled and there's that emptiness and stillness? And inhale deeply through the nose. Hold the breath peacefully. And exhale, relax the arms down. Move your shoulders, release any tension. Staying in that meditative state. Being aware of the subtle changes that you've created. It's a very good heart opening exercise as well. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And have your hands resting on the knees. Begin with some Sufi grinds. Inhaling forwards, exhaling back. Lifting up the heart, pushing the shoulder blades back when you come forwards. When you come to the side, engaging the navel. Curving the spine in the opposite direction. And the next time you come forward, change directions. And inhale deeply up to center. Exhale and relax. Take some long, slow, deep breaths. And bringing your legs out to the side, having your feet flexed, toes pointing up to the sky. We're inhaling, palms down, stretching the arms out to the side. Exhaling, bringing the left hand to the right knee and the right hand over towards the left toe. And then engaging the navel, lifting yourself back up to center and swapping sides. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And now inhaling, head up to center, holding on to the knees or the shins, and head down towards the right knee. Inhaling, head up, exhale to the left knee. Nice, deep, powerful breaths. And inhale, head up to center. Exhale, head down in front of you. Engaging the navel, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Keeping the head down, inhale deeply. Exhale. Engaging the navel, inhaling, curving the spine, coming up to sitting. Bending your knees, making fists with your hands, and just pounding your inner thighs. Oh, I did some massage on mine last night with one of those massage guns, which I highly recommend, but use your hands rather than a gun. I was in a hurry. They're very sore. And if yours are sore, it means you've been overthinking, you've been too busy, and especially around here, frustrated. maybe angry. And brush that off. And bring your legs straight out in front of you now. Feet are still flexed, holding onto the knees or the ankles or the shins. Inhaling, head up. Exhaling, head down towards the shins. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down towards the shins. Keeping the head down, inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Engaging the navel, inhaling, curving the spine, coming up to sitting. And you can pat the legs down again. Beautiful. So today's Kriya is called Healthy Bowel System. So we're not just working on our bowels. We're going to be working on a whole digestive system. And it's really interesting how so many people today seem to accept their fate if they've got digestive trouble. So that's things like allergies, IBS, constipation. And often these things are really simple to fix up. We can do it naturally. And sometimes it just takes a few exercises, maybe some shifts in mindset as well. So this set also works on the first chakra. And you know how well your first chakra is balanced or not, because it's our connection to the earth. So do we feel calm? Do we feel grounded, supported, and nourished? And the earth element as well, it's not just the first chakra, it's the spleen and stomach meridians. And when those two are balanced, it feels like the deepest, loving, nurturing hug in the whole world, like in all your cells radiating out from each one. It's exquisite. 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐢𝐻, it's unbelievable. So it's also a good indicator when we're going through challenging times, as we have been over the last few years, and especially when there's scarcity and recessions. How is your relationship to money? And if you're worrying, then that's a very good sign that your first chakra needs to be balanced. But hopefully you remember as well that as we've been doing all this work around the heart center, coming into our awakened, boundless heart and having that deep inner knowing that all is well and feeling that overflowing cup, that abundance is also a part of us not going into that scarcity. And also how important it is, because when we live from our human heart, the world is very overwhelming and it can feel like everything is happening to us instead of things being an opportunity for growth, and things are happening so that you can grow and unfold and flourish. And then also we have our crown center as we did last week, that bliss center and accessing our intuition and our higher self. But we still need to have a stable base so that our higher self or our true nature can come into our body, because a lot of spiritual, not criticizing, but a lot of spiritual practices work on the upper centers because it's blissful. But in Kundalini yoga, we really clear out this lower triangle where we have buried all the things that we didn't want to feel. And that's another reason why we have digestive problems, because there's a lot of stuff there that we're not aware of. So it's clearing that out so we can come fully into our body and be present and enjoy the moment and enjoy our work, enjoy our success, and then we don't get burnt out by our success. A lot of people have got caught chasing our true nature. So our true nature is abundant and it feels safe, and it's unconditional joy. And we have this tendency to look outside ourselves for those things. But even if you ask people who are really rich on paper, there's still a sense of panicking and that they might run out or something might go wrong. And no matter how much money you have, you can never ever replace this sense of your true nature of feeling secure and of feeling safe. So we're going to come, if you come up standing, make sure that you've taken your socks off, especially if you haven't got a yoga mat. Don't want anyone slipping over. So let me just adjust the Kriya, the camera. A little bit more. Okay, so you're going to have your feet just slightly wider than shoulder height. And then you're going to have your arms out to the side, palms facing the ground. And you're going to inhale and bring the right hand to the left foot, or as close as you can get it. So inhaling and exhaling down, and your left hand is pointing up to the sky, and then engaging the navel, lifting yourself back up to starting position. And we're just doing the same side to begin with. And so this whole cycle is going to take 10 seconds. So that's 5 seconds down and 5 seconds up. Off you go. So inhaling up, exhaling down, and making sure that you're engaging your navel to lift you up. You don't have to touch your foot. You always adjust the postures to do whatever you feel comfortable with. So if you can just do your knee, that's perfect. And now swapping sides, so you're bringing your left hand to your right foot. And using the navel power, the seat of your warrior self, to bring you back up. Inhale up to center. And exhale, shake the hands, shake the legs. And coming back again, so your feet are just slightly wider than your shoulders. And now we're going to alternate sides, and you're going to pause when your hand is down by your foot or your shin. So inhaling deeply, stretching the arms open wide. Exhale down to the left side, pausing for 5 seconds. And inhaling up, engaging the navel, and coming down to the opposite side. And pausing for 5. And making this your last one. Just shaking out your arms, shaking out your legs. Taking some long, slow, deep breaths. And coming into the original posture. Inhaling, arms out to the side. Exhaling, right hand to the left foot. You're staying down here for 25 seconds. And engaging the navel, lifting yourself up and coming down to the opposite side for 25 seconds. Long, slow, deep breathing. And when you've finished, engage the navel, bend your knees, lifting yourself up, meditating as you stand. Take some long, slow, deep breaths. And shake out the legs. And the last time, feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Bringing arms out to the side, right hand towards the left foot. And you're just staying down here for 2 minutes. So I'll let you know when to swap sides with long, slow, deep breathing. And swap sides. Long, slow, deep breathing. And if you wish, you can inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Sat is truth and light, and Nam is your vibration. Engaging the navel, inhaling, coming back up to standing. And you can come for a mini deep relaxation, lying on your back, feet slightly apart, palms facing up to the sky, and allowing yourself to feel that support and that deep nourishment from the earth. Feeling safe and held, feeling grounded. Begin deepening your breath. Inhale deeply, stretch your hands up above your head. Stretch your full being. And bring your knees to your chest. Hug them tight. And you can either roll onto your side or rock and roll along the length of your spine. You've got a nice mat coming up to sitting. Wonderful. So come standing again. And you're going to have your feet just slightly wider than shoulder height. And we're going to do side bends. And it's about 6 seconds a cycle on each side. So it's 3 seconds down. So your left hand is going to come down your leg and your right hand is going to come up and over to the opposite side, making sure that you're engaging the navel to lift yourself up and swap sides. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Knees are straight. And inhaling up to center, relaxing the breath. And now we're going to have our arms out to the side, palms facing the floor, and just making sure that you're not going to hit anything. So we're going to inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Inhale left, exhale right. Your head is following your torso. Inhale deeply to center, stretch the arms out wide, expand your whole being. And exhale, relax the hands down. Take some long, slow, deep breaths. And you can come lying on your back now into deep relaxation. So we have a longer one than normal. So you might want your socks, get your blankets. So lying on your back, you've got a weak lower back, you might want to bolster underneath your knees or some cushions. Do not have a cushion underneath your head because we are realigning the spine. Unless it's painful, then just do whatever works for you. Palms facing up to the sky if that's comfortable. So really feeling that support of the earth element. Noticing when we connect or become aware of that earth element, we feel grounded and safe and secure. Take some long, slow, deep breaths, completely relax and let go. Begin deepening your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Make circles with your hands and your feet. And change directions. Inhale deeply, stretch your hands up above your head. Stretch. And relax the breath, bringing your arms out to the side, slightly higher than shoulder height. And bring your left knee up to your chest, over to the right side of your body. And change sides. And coming onto your back, rubbing the soles of your feet together and your palms together. And hugging your knees to your chest. Rock left to right. And forwards and backwards, coming up to sitting when you're ready. Today's meditation is a beautiful healing mantra. Feels like the whole world needs some healing today. And a deep loving hug, so we will create that space within us and project that out into the world. So the mantra is Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Se, So, Hung. And on the hung, the navel comes in and the roof of the mouth presses the upper palate. So you press the top of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And you'll feel a hung, like a vibration in the conch around the navel cavity. And it massages the brain as well. So it's Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Se, So, Hung. And the hands, the elbows are resting by the ribs, and we're going to have the palms flat, pointing at a 45-degree angle. So if you're sat cross-legged, this is going to be in line with your knees, so they're not out to the side like an Egyptian. They are pointing forwards. And keeping your palms open as well. We've got extra chakras on the hands, so activating that. And the eyes are going to be closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Rama Da Sa, Sa Se So Hung. And on the Rama Da Sa, we're bringing the navel in. So the navel comes in on the Sa and at the end on the Hung. Your eyes are closed, focused up and in towards the brow point. Rama Da Sa, Sa Se So Hung. Rama Da Sa, Ramadasa 𝐿𝐴𝐴soham 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 Ramadasa Ramadasa Sasesohang Ramadasa Sasesohang Ramadasa Sasesohang Ramadasa Sasesohang. Inhale deeply, hold the posture, hold the breath, lift milliband, squeeze rectum, sex organ, navel, allowing that mantra to blossom in your being, upgrading your DNA, upgrading your life. Hold the posture, exhale completely, all the breath out. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, lift milliband, feeling that Ramadasa vibrating on all your cells. Ramadasa Sasesohang. Sip a little bit more of air in. And exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath, lift milliband again. Seeing yourself as healthy, happy, radiantly healthy on all levels. And exhale, bringing your hands to prayer pose. And sending a healing prayer out into the world. Rather than sending it from your mind, feel that healing energy coming in through your crown, filling you up. That deep peace, unconditional love, and projecting that into the world. We'll close the class with 3 satnams. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Satnam. 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 May we always understand ourselves and others with compassion. May pure wisdom and love always empower us. And may the grace of peace permeate our minds, bodies, and the world. Satnam. Wow, that's a beautiful smile. That's a really beautiful thing to do, actually, to smile and feel it going through all your cells and radiating out into the world. Beautiful. So, such a blessing to connect with you as always. Victory dance for getting up early. Woohoo! Yeah. And this Kriya is a really nice one to do this month because there's a lot of, as you might have noticed, intense energy, and it's up to us whether we want to be overwhelmed and feel like it's all too much and there's too much intensity, or whether we want to notice really at a deeper level what's going on. What is the inner world? What in my inner world is reflected in the outer world, and vice versa. So really being open to those messages and really feeling like there's this sense of uncovering, and there's this amazing capacity where everything's coming up that's not serving us. There's this amazing capacity to really step deeper into the truth of our being, to really shine our light into the world, to come from our heart, to come from love, and to remember that either we're in fear or we're in love, and we can't be in both at the same time. So just checking in with yourself throughout the day. Am I in fear or am I in love? And doing whatever you need to do to sink deeper into this Satnam, deeper into our truth. So whether it's to take a few breaths, to feel grounded, to notice your feet connected to the earth and feeling like you've got roots growing out your legs, going deep into the center of the earth to anchor you, maybe connecting to your heart, maybe some Satnams, maybe some Wahegurus. Find whatever works for you. Have your little tool belt so that you can keep coming back into this space of peace, because your contribution is really needed in the world right now. So sending you love and light, and I look forward to connecting with you again. Satnam.